All right, the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning are about to begin an epic Stanley Cup Finals. I can't wait for this series coming up. We have your exclusive Puck Dudes preview on the series coming up. Okay, Paul, I mean, I'm calling this an epic Stanley Cup Finals. I am sure this is going to be one for the ages, and I'm super excited to jump right into it, start our preview here. But just let me say, for the benefit of the viewers first, here's how it's going to work. We've got 5 different categories we're going to be scoring, and each of the 5 categories we're going to score it. We're the Puck Dudes, so it's going to be on a scale of 1 puck to 5 pucks. Guess what? 5 pucks is a little better than 1 puck. And we'll just, more pucks the better, and we'll just jump right into it right now. Paul, should we start with offensive power?
Yes. So I'll go first. I've got Montreal at 3 pucks out of 5, Tampa with 5 pucks out of 5. My reasoning, Montreal has Caufield and Nick Suzuki as their go-to guys. Tampa has Stamkos, Point, Hedman, Palat. Who else? Just go down the line. 5 for Tampa, 3 for Montreal.
Absolutely. Kucherov as well.
Right, you're right.
Killorn. I mean, the list goes on for Tampa. They just have a huge depth of weaponry. Now, of course, on the Montreal side, like you mentioned, they've got some of these young guns up and coming. Cole Caufield, Nick Suzuki, Tyler Toffoli. He's kind of rediscovered himself right now in this year. So it's kind of like a David and Goliath story on offense. Montreal could surprise here, but I'm agreeing with you. I think it's 5 pucks to 3 favor Tampa Bay in that category.
Montreal's in tough on this category.
Absolutely. Okay, defensive strength.
Defensive strength, I go with Montreal at 4.5 and Tampa at 4, simply because I believe the top 4 in Montreal are better than the top 4 in Tampa, regardless of the fact that one of the top 4 in Tampa, Hedman, is a Norris Trophy candidate winner.
Montreal's defense is intimidating. Guys like Ben Chiarot, he may not be an offensive powerhouse, but he was actually top in the team in plus minus this year. He was plus 16. Montreal's got a really solid blue line. They've got their 4 anchors there that are big guys, and they're super strong. Tampa Bay's defense, they allowed 28.3 shots per game in the regular season, but that's gone up to 31.1 shots in the playoffs, so showing a little bit of weakness there. They didn't in the regular season. Solid defense, though, overall. Victor Hedman, of course, just a standout player. Eric Chernak, Ryan McDonough. I have to say, Paul, I think that on the blue line, it's a wash for me. 4 pucks apiece is the score I'm giving.
No, you're wrong there.
The
Montreal's
defense.
better. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll see. I'm going to trust that you're going to find a way to squeeze out 1 or 2 more pucks out of Montreal in that category then, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
All
right, goaltending. There you go.
Goaltending, come on, man. Come on, we don't even need this. 5 pucks Montreal, 4 pucks for Tampa. Vasilevskiy's great. Carey Price, this is his shot. He will be on his game. You watch the focus he's had the whole time he's been playing this playoffs. He's a goal-driven man, and this is his shot.
All right, Paul. I have a lot of respect for your hockey knowledge. It's in my opinion second to none. But in this particular area today on this category, you're actually second to me. Sorry, buddy. Carey Price, I'll give it to you. He is an outstanding. He's been a great playoff goaltender, and he is just playing tremendously right now. But you have to look back at the numbers through the regular season. 2.64 goals against average and 90% save percentage for Price. That's impressive. It's good. Like I said, I'm not going to knock him. He's a really solid goaltender. But that doesn't match Vasilevskiy. He was at 2.21 goals against average and 93% save percentage. Sooner or later, the regular season's going to catch up with you in the playoffs. Vasilevskiy's the stronger of the two. I'm giving this category to Tampa, 4-3.
No chance.
Right.
Playoffs and regular season
Paul.
are different. Totally different. Price is the best goalie in the world right now. Montreal wins goalies.
We will see. Current condition of the two teams. Where are you going to land there on this one, Paul?
So I would say Montreal 5 and Tampa 4. You've got Cole Caufield, who has literally brought this team together. You watched the press conference the other night when he and Phil Deneau were talking with the media, and Deneau brought him a slice of pizza. This is a happy group. This is a tightly woven group. They're coming together. Usually you introduce a kid like that in there, there might be animosity because somebody's losing a job. But this kid is infectious. He brings the momentum with the team because of this infectious energy. He is lights out superstar potential. You've got Carey Price that's playing phenomenal hockey right now, and you've got the whole country of Canada that is now behind the Montreal Canadiens. This is Montreal's category. With the I'll just keep going with my Tampa side. Tampa is not as good because they just barely squeaked by the Islanders. Now, full credit to the Islanders, but the Tampa Bay Lightning are showing some cracks.
Yeah, fair enough, and you know we've discussed Caufield before, and you know I completely agree with you on him and what he's bringing to the team and the progress that the team is making under him. So no argument there on that part of it. And I'm going to add to the Tampa side the part that I know I've been harping on this one in previous videos. I'm going to say it again though, Paul. Kucherov out all season. He comes back, started the playoffs. He's been starring in the playoffs, but I don't like the fact that has disrupted a system that's been working for Tampa all year, and I think that's a risk for Tampa Bay, especially because now Kucherov, mid-playoffs, he's looking like he might be hurt, and that's introducing a factor that's further messing with their established system. Because of that, combined with the Caufield Suzuki factor on Montreal side, I'm giving this category to Montreal 4-2.
Okay, we finally something we're in sync on, so that's good.
Something we agree on. Well done, Paul. Okay, intangible factors. What are you thinking there, Paul?
Montreal 5, Tampa 4. Again, one country, one team coming together. Savvy veterans that are looking for their first shot at winning this. The Carey Price factor. Tampa has got the defending champions factor, but I still think, let's face it, how can this series go without having a full Bell Center when this is done? Guaranteed they'll let them in, especially if Montreal falls behind in the series. They'll definitely should be a full house.
All right, for me, to me this year, this category is largely about pressure on the two sides respectively. Montreal's dealing with the pressure of the Canadian fan base, effectively cheering them on, but also with high expectations for performance. Tampa Bay side, though, they've got the pressure of a local fan base that, having won the cup last year, it's victory or disappointment this year. That equally has a major, negative pressure, potential negative pressure factor. So because of those two, I think those two offset, and I'm going to give this category as a wash, 3-3, 3 pucks each on the intangible category side.
Come on, man. What a wishy-washy way to back out of that one. Pick a side and be done. It's one country versus Florida. Let's go. Wishy-washy. Wow. You got one country uniting behind Canada's team versus Tampa fans. Let's go. Come on.
Paul, I speak hockey truth. It is about the hockey truth. Well, and it has spoken.
I think
so. My total.
The woods looking.
So my total comes out to 18-17 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning in this final. Paul, what do you get as a total?
Well, I came up with 22.5 for Montreal and 21 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, it would be hypocritical for me to go against the Montreal Canadiens at this stage. But I truly believe that Carey Price, Cole Caufield, the chemistry that Montreal has built, the momentum they have going for them will win the day. The only way that Tampa wins this is if they are able to shut down Montreal, which could happen because Montreal doesn't have a lot of firepower. But given that these are all going to be 1-0, 2-1, possibly 3-2 games, this could be anyone's series, and I think Montreal gets it done as the underdog.
Yeah, Fair enough, and from my perspective, my final word on it, my point of view is that the I think that the line on this series, the general conventional wisdom on this series is going to be heavy favored advantage to Tampa Bay, and our results actually we may not agree on the edge on the two totals that we have, but one thing we agree on, I think, is that both of us are scoring this as a lot less obviously a landslide advantage to Tampa Bay. You're giving the advantage to Montreal. I'm only giving a slight advantage to Tampa Bay. I think Montreal could take this as not a landslide advantage to Tampa Bay, and I think that a lot of people could end up quite surprised by that. I think this could be going 7 games. Easily could be a series going 7 games.
Right, and I think we both would agree that Tampa has more weapons and on paper is a better team. I just think that the intangibles and the goaltending will be such a huge factor in this series that's why I think Montreal could possibly win. Now, if Tampa wins, it wouldn't surprise me, but I think Montreal has a better shot than most people are giving them credit for.
Yeah, totally agree on that. All right, well, it's going to be a great series ahead. Super excited to see this coming up, and Monday's first game. So any last thoughts before we say adieu to our fans for this video?
No, I just hope the fans like what they're seeing, and I hope it's a good series. I hope the people that watch this video like it. Click subscribe, and give us some comments and some feedback, and maybe some ideas of what we would talk about moving forward as the series progresses.
Perfect. Thanks for that, Paul. And shout out as well to all of our new subscribers. Too many to name, but we're at just past 50 subscribers in the last 24 hours. Our channel is really new. We're only about 2 weeks old now as a YouTube channel, and also we have a new website. Puck Dudes is a brand new entity on all sides, and we would appreciate if you would come over. We'll put a link to the website in the description of the video below. Come on over and check out some of the great hockey content on the website if you'd like to. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Take care, guys.